You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
That was a very motivational speech that she gave. Beautiful.
I know.
And so it's...
At the end, I was waiting for visit www.gaia.com and donate today to join us in helping save the Earth.
So now things are making more sense.
Yeah.
Gaia is the one that created the other robots, not the corruptors, to revive Earth
and
the little animals and all that.
C'est ça, exactly. But what about the Nora and all these people? Are they part of the
I guess that's what we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Like, we still don't know where she came from, you know?
Yeah, why was she spit out? Pepe Aloy. Maybe she's part of Apollo.
Maybe she's Gaia's daughter. Maybe she is a robot.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Hold your horses. We're not talking about atonement, son.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East, like the Congo, like Timor, like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Albert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Eek. I mean, I guess I understand. Some people must have asked for death instead of waiting for the inevitable, but at the same time, we're all born with a death ahead of us, so...
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Wow, so they really didn't have any other options. Either you join or you die.
Yeah.
Eek. I understand to keep secrets, but that's extreme.
Intruder! Get her!
Well, there's...
What?
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Yeah, well, easier said than mother effing done. Careful to your left, yeah. He's fresh. Right there on the floor. Yeah, careful.
Am I done?
Don't get hit.
He's like...
Where's the other one?
He's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah. No matter what you do, don't die now. Really?
I know, like, that's up to me. Okay.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen?
Power's down.
Was it decided by committee, by algorithm?
I've done this before.
My family will be
Just
saved because
remember
I
this.
happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Soubet? Christina Soubet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion.
MG and the Echo.
This opportunity, I must do this.
You must do this. You must.
Wasn't there another thing?
Yeah.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up on you. I'm just calling it like it is.
I like
Well,
it.
I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course?
Need to find the right
Extinction?
configuration.
That's natural. Zero Dawn, no ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little unavid counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Okay, boy.
Elysium.
Who watched that movie, by the way?
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alright, up. Up, left, down, right, up.
Up. Which one is up, dude?
That's the question. She said something about backwards.
Right.
So,
Aha. R2.
yeah. Guess we have to do one before the other one?
I guess this one is left.
We could try. Left, up, left, down, right.
Up. Left.
Down, right. No. Left, up, left, down, right.
Oh.
Down. Alright. It might not work.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Beautiful. Alright.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Is this the storage area nearby?
Found one. Looks intact.
Oh, we're back.
No?
Yeah. We have to enter the missing emitter on the in the middle. Yeah, right there.
That should do the trick.
That'll be a neat trick.
Up.
Alright, left.
Now, she said something about upside down in reverse in the videos, in the audio clip. So it might be about this.
We'll see.
Up, left, down, right, up. Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's try the other way. So starting from the end, up, left, down, right, up. So up, left. Down, right.
Nope.
Right, up.
So, this needs to be down.
Oh, it's upside down. I see Pharaoh at the bottom. Okay, sorry. So it's down, left, up. Down, left, up. Right, down.
No, it's right.
Down, left.
Down. Yeah, left. Okay. Yes.
Left, up. Right, down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
That was a cute one. Cute puzzle.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Tripwires. They are our friend. Should we maybe analyze the room first, or? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why so dramatica? Not pleasant, man. Alright.
I'm just gonna blast them.
Alright, if you want more drama. I would put at least a few tripwires around me so I'd be safe. Didn't even touch me. Tripwires. He is shooting boom booms. He has a boom boom. Oh no, there's a million of them. You better put them tripwires down, is all I'm saying. No, not the shock one. At least to keep yourself a little bit safe. Careful, they don't see you, so you could crouch technically.
I am crouching.
No, I meant behind something. Put one here, no? Okay. Okay, we didn't tag them, so...
Quietly.
A corpse!
What do you do with a drunken sailor? Oh, you can throw the ones that are quiet and then they explode, you know? Proximity bomb? Maybe. Oh, thank you, see. Oh, careful. Oh, he's gonna shoot you in the back. Come on. Down.
She's still here?
Is he there?
I can't tell, but I can try.
No one disappeared.
Get up there. Wow. 2. Oh, I think he's alone. Oh, there's more behind us. To the left.
Oh.
Oh shoot, they're coming this way. Okay.
Or not.
Yeah, that's...
You cannot hide from our wrath.
Okay. Life up? Oh, wow.
We don't fight.
Okay. Careful to the left and the right. He's not down yet. He's right there. There we go. He's dead.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Find the entrance to Sobek's
You have to
office.
find Gaia.
Good job.
Huh? Who's that?
Weird shadow.
Yeah.
These will keep.
Our wire is still there.
Yep.
I guess maybe it's just in the, what were they called? The cauldrons? They disappear, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, you didn't fill your health.
I can't spare the weight.
Fun. Spoils.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots.
The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
He's useless.
Well, maybe humans start to attack Gaia, so Gaia saw them as a threat, and since it's a intelligent machine, it decided to eliminate... To protect the Earth, you have to eliminate the threat, which is humankind. Humanity, which is... This is kind of cool sci-fi, though, to give autonomy to machines, creativity, ingenuity, which is something machines can't do right now, you know? The human brain is the one that thinks about things.
Yep.
That comes up with solutions. That
AI.
decides, that makes decisions, that chooses which solutions to use.
Artificial intelligence.
Machines can't... They run through processes, but one by one, they don't stop and think, I know all these processes, but let me try this one. Or let me try this one. Maybe
They're
this one
just
will
a
work.
machine.
Just a machine.
I've
Reasoning.
seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
But of course.
Wait, so if I play that thing again, it's the same?
Yeah, I think so.
This?
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the sequel.
Girl, bye. We've got discovering to do. Ooh. Huh. Maybe we have to continue and we'll get there.
Yeah.
Huh?
We were downstairs, I think.
Yeah.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. It's sealed off.
So happy.
There's got to be a way inside.
There's got to be a better way.
Eclipse.
More eclipse. Oh, yes. Indeed. Mo eclipse. Mo eclipse. Don't come my way. Don't come my way. You are eclipsed. And I'm the moon.
Welcome to Apollo. the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries, 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
That is the future.
Was she Kenyan? Let us begin.
I know, right?
Welcome. So what happened to French and, Hindi? They're just gonna forego all the other languages? I know, she said what, like 1 zettabyte of information. That's a lot. Is that even a thing? Zettabyte?
Probably.
I know terabyte. Put some terabyte.
It's just like when you say zillion dollars.
I thought that was just a made up thing by children. I have a bazillion.
I guess we have to find those gigolos.
Gigolo! Oof, he's right there. If he turns around, you are toast. Unless you throw a proximity bomb at him. You think you can?
What's going on right there? No one saw nothing.
Maybe track that guy. Where's he going?
What guy?
That one, yeah.
This
no,
one?
yeah. Yes. Highlight trick.
All
Okay,
of this lost.
We can put
The ancients' greatest gift to us.
a tripwire there.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Wait, skippity scan. Oof, careful. Ooh, now they're on alert.
Of course they are.
They're still looking.
Well, of course they are.
That guy's coming.
He's excited. Careful. Oof. Tripwire? And then lure him in? With a kiss.
Man down.
It didn't go. It was too far. Oh. playing with fire, baby. We'll come back for that when we need it. Oof. Hufflepuff.
Wait, where am I?
You're in the middle. Make sure there's no one.
I have no idea what is this.
This is where you were.
Oh yeah, okay.
The entrance, ish, the side.
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
so
there are
upstairs.
a few more.
2 down there. Too far, maybe.
Be nice to silence strike that guy.
Well,
Well, I need to get this one from behind.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, careful. Alright. I don't know if he's looking down though. Alright. Now's the chance. I don't know where the other ones are. Okay, there's 2 down there. Okay, and they're the one behind us. Where was he? Where is he?
I don't know. Downstairs, I guess.
He wasn't downstairs, was he?
I think so.
Really?
Oh, there he is.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled.
They don't see me no more?
But to what end? My only lasting achievement
Tiger.
was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks. By throwing more life at it. It is my hope
They're not dead.
that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are the people of that future world, listening to this message,
That was smooth.
please know that I am sorry. And that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron
Put
Harris.
them all in a corner.
No, we didn't listen to Aaron Harris's message.
I don't care. Like, these things actually, I really don't care about them.
How dare you blaspheme?
I think it's cheap what they're doing. Giving us little info left and right. Just make a decent animation, you know? Telling a story, making us listen to audio.
Wait, you don't want to go back up there?
And stories. And
I think that's where we were supposed to be. Back in the middle.
Well, let's just follow this. No, we're supposed to go here.
Oh, okay. But there were more stuff, no?
What stuff?
In the middle upstairs.
I don't know. These places are so confusing. Here?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
Aha.
The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what?
It's
Just
Travis.
plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't.
Alright.
Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
We need
Yeah,
more
she's thinking out
data.
loud. Come on, child.
We need more data.
Maybe it thinks that she's old matter, you know? She's not new matter. She's not new human 2.0. It sees her as human 1.0. It's like, girl. I don't know what you are, but you are not good.
It's actually a good idea, huh?
Maybe she's dangerous because she's too smart. She's too smart, and the new
Wait,
humans aren't
let's see where
as
it came
smart.
from.
Whoop. Hello. Archive abuse. Mr. Tate. Blah 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 blah. Samira. Ooh,
Looks like
creepy.
the only way onwards.
I mean, she knows that Hades is after her, and she's going right straight into the belly of the beast.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords.
Clone,
Now,
told
that
you.
may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites
around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Oh, dropping some French on us.
Si vous êtes prêts.
Excusez-moi. Voulez-vous ne Oh. I knew she was a clone. Finally, some confirmation.
We still don't know.
Oh, we know. We know.
A clone
But
of
then,
who?
Maybe that's it. Gaia's like a clone. What
Of
is
who?
this?
Elizabeth
What
blah
is
blah?
this genetic thing in my biosphere? I did not create this. I will eliminate it. Hades, go get your girl. Hades, gather your girl. She is in our world.
Elizabeth
She is
Sobek, you think she's the clone?
Mais oui. Mais oui, she had the same genetic makeup.
Forget about traveling light.
Yeah, girl, never. Oh, did we re-equip? Craft.
What are you talking about?
Crafting our weapons. So that we can pick up more supplies if ever we have too many.
Craft what?
Bows and bombs and wires and tripping and chipping and all that.
Are these... what I...
Ammo.
That's what you mean?
Artificial
Yes.
wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
I knew it.
So that's how the new people were created.
Artificial wombs. But how come she's so late in the game? Is there like a whole bunch of Sobek clones running around everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
That would be sickening.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
You skipped a message, by the way.
I did?
Yeah.
It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a
Can't go
corrupted
back.
Alpha registry.
Huh?
I need to search Elizabeth's
Where?
office.
I don't know, you just... Not the crate. Well, I guess that too, but there was something else. There was a message
I doubt it.
on the table. Excuse me. There was a message on the table.
Excuse you.
I saw it with mine own eyes.
Where?
Dude, you running around. You think I remember the map?
You mean this?
No, it was not this. There was a message.
There are... Nope.
You were... Wait, slow down. You were skipped to Maluing and I saw it, but I don't remember where.
Didn't see anything.
Alright. Calm down.
See?
Keep going. Isn't that it?
What?
This, no?
No, I told you, this is the thing.
No, behind us. We saw it?
No.
This, on the table, yeah? We read it, eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
that, yeah.
I saw something. What did I see?
Ah, your eyes are weird, that's
What did
all.
I see? Maybe it was the crate. Scan for
Man,
enemies.
more and more big places. This is just too much.
What are those rats? Aha. Message. Ooh, and
Pure
thingy.
logic
Oh,
won't
whoa.
cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, let's just do what it says.
Okay.
I mean, hey, she agreed with Ted, so I don't know why Sobek got so excited.
Looks like it used to hold something.
Lots would benefit from antilogonate morphologies, though Capric forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Gaia is experiencing emotion. Well, I am listening to the Invisibilia podcast, and they are...
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Well, of course it believes in her. Technically,
she created her.
Liz is Gaia's mama, so... So is Gaia Aloy's mother? So Sobek is her grandmother? It is all very, very interesting. As I was saying, the Invisibilia podcast, this new season is about emotions and exploring them and understanding them in a new way. I haven't listened to... I started listening to the first episode, so... When I learn more, I'll let y'all know. But it's a very interesting podcast for those who are curious about understanding science and how people work and stories about cool things. Lots of stories about...
Cool things.
Not cool things, but about unexpected ways that the human mind works and in social interactions and sociology, etc., etc. So
Should have brought a cart.
it's my cup of tea.
It's your cup of tea.
I'd say anyone interested in psychology, psychiatry, therapy, etc. would like this.
Let's do this.